It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a can of Mornington Brewing Company's Brown Ale. It's in a 330 milliliter can, coming in at 5% ABV. It's a jet black can with gold font and a little bit of white font going on as well. Looking good. Thank you very much to the Australian sender for sending me this wonderful package of beer. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Whoa! Little bit of an overflow on the can opening. I was very quickly getting these beer reviews together tonight, and I very quickly got my glassware together very quickly, and I very quickly realised that I'm using an IPA glass to drink a brown ale, but I haven't got much time. So I'm going to be drinking this brown ale out of an IPA glass. I mean, you guys don't mind. It's going to give more aroma. Nice malty aromas coming through. Head's dissipating. We got a 3-finger tan coloured head. Definitely brown ale to look at. Slow moving carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, yeah. Nutty, biscuity, bready. Kind of like traditional, I'm not going to say traditional Australian hops, because they're generally New World hops. Some Galaxy, or it's definitely not Galaxy, but maybe they have some traditional, they're using a traditional kind of like English hop or German hop or something like this in the beer, because it's slightly nettly, it's slightly peppery. It smells good though. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's really good. Stone the Crows. Good mouthfeel. Biscuity, bready, nutty. Great drinkability. Touch of a licorice flavour going on. Hoppy. Oh yeah, it's a lovely bitterness on the back end. That's a combination of the roasted malt that they've added to the beer. It's a combination of the roasted malt and the hops. I'm going to say traditional, or am I going to say traditional Australian hops? Now I'm a little bit undecided now, because although I'm not being punched in the face by loads of New World hops, I'm still garnering a lovely kind of bitterness on the back end. There's two things going on here with the bitterness, as I mentioned kind of slightly earlier. The roasted malt in the beer, when you roast malt, it's normally like a golden grain, and it's sweet. But when you roast it, it gives off flavours of first of all, it goes dark brown, black, and that gives the colour of the beer. And then it gives us this lovely kind of biscuity, bready kind of nuttiness that's going on with some chocolate, some coffee and some caramel bitterness. It's good, and the hops are nice as well. But it's nicely balanced. There's still a little bit of sweetness in there to counteract that bitterness on the back end. Yeah, it's lovely. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. You can see the colour. You can see that it's a brown ale. You can see that it's not a stout or a porter. But look at that now. Look at the way that you wash the beer around the inside of the glass there, and look at that wonderful, wonderful tan coloured head. Carbonation chasing the beer up the glass. And it's mouthfeel. It's not quite medium mouthfeel, but it's got this just lovely creamy depth to it. It's still very refreshing at 5% ABV. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's see what the brewer says about this beer. It's an English style brown ale brewed using classic imported English ale malts. Brown displays all the wonderful rich and toffee characteristics associated with these malts, pouring a deep golden brown with hints of red aromas of toffee, brown sugar and raisins greet the nose. The palate offers more toffee and raisins with a supporting cast of chocolate and nuts. There we go. Rich, full-bodied, smooth and moorish. Come and taste our full range of beers at the brewery bar. I'd like to, but you're a bit far away. And that's lovely. That is a really, really good example of a beer. A brown ale and kind of a nut brown. They haven't called it a nut brown ale, but it's kind of like, they've mentioned nuts on the side of the can. So I suppose it's safe to presume that we're heading towards nut brown ale without the name. I like it. I'm going to rate it. I like it enough to give it a... I'm going to go 8 out of 10 for this. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.